Hello everybody and welcome to this video on the top 10 best dinosaur games ever made. So we're not going to mess around, let's get straight into them. So first on our list we've got the Lost World Jurassic Park, which was released in 1998 for PlayStation and Sega Saturn. So the Lost World Jurassic Park is kind of like a side scroller where you can play as different dinosaurs and humans. So you can play the humans, a raptor, a compy, a T-Rex, and basically go from level to level destroying things. So gameplay consists of, if you're a human, fending off dinosaurs, making it to the other level, and if you're a dinosaur, collecting food, fending off other dinosaurs and trying to survive, while all making sure you're collecting all the collectibles. In this case, it's DNA.
Where did you come
In my opinion, this was a great PlayStation 1 title for me when I was a young lad, and I think it thoroughly deserves a spot on one of the greatest dinosaur games of all time. So next on our list we've got Dino Crisis, which was released in 1999 for PC, PlayStation and Dreamcast. So Dino Crisis is a survival horror action adventure game which is owned by Capcom. So the best way to describe it is much like Resident Evil. We'd have lots of fixed camera angles, jump scares, but rather than zombies, you've got dinosaurs. The setting is on an island with a massive laboratory, so there was lots of winding corridors, labs, genetic mutations, all kinds of things you'd expect from a Capcom release. The series also includes comic books and associated merchandise, and as of December the 31st, 2019, the game series sold more than 4.4 million units worldwide, which in my opinion makes it one of the greatest dinosaur games of all time. Next up, another Capcom release, Monster Hunter World. So Monster Hunter World is an action role-playing game where you play in the third-person perspective, taking on quests to hunt down big dinosaurs / beasts / dragons. It was released worldwide in January 2018 for PlayStation and Xbox, and then later on in August 2018 was released for the PC. So in this game you'll see yourself using various traps, different weapons, different armors, which are all customizable and upgradable. You'll take on these quests to go out into the wild and slay beasts to bring back materials. With these materials you'll then further craft new gear, new weapons, and continue the development cycle. It's had various expansion packs, has got multiplayer so you can hunt monsters and dinosaurs with your friends, and as of December 2020 is the best selling game in Capcom's history with just under 17 million copies shipped worldwide. So just a quick reminder guys, if you do like the video, please don't forget to give it a like, and if you want to see more from me, please hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. I really appreciate it. Thanks. So next on the list we've got Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. So Jurassic Park Operation Genesis is a construction and management simulation game and was released on Windows, Xbox and PlayStation back in March 2003. So with this game you basically take control of the park's building. So you'll build all the dinosaur enclosures, their food, the guest facilities, and basically create the Jurassic Park of your dreams. You hatch dinosaurs, build attractions, keep the visitors entertained, and ensure the park's safety.
Hold on to your butt.
So in this, the dinosaurs do escape, and it's your job then to go out into the park and bring them back. To get your dinosaurs, just like the film, you have to go out, obtain amber, and extract the DNA to create your dinosaurs. The more you create, the more you unlock, the bigger the park, the bigger the stars, the greater the risk. So next up we've got Ark Survival Evolved. So Ark Survival Evolved is a first person / third person online survival game, although it can be played single player. So the aim of the game is basically to level up your character and tame dinosaurs. So you spawn on an island at level 1, you level up, which will then unlock you more points to unlock more perks such as better armors, campfires, building materials, tameable saddles to ride, velociraptors, you name it. You can go up to like level 200 in this game. You start off as a primitive with bow and arrow and work your way up through the tech tiers, so eventually you'll end up with super tech such as super shotguns, jetpacks, and all kinds of crazy gadgets and gizmos. Where the end game is basically to level up as far as you can, tame as many dinosaurs as you can, and take on the gigantic bosses. Or if that's not your thing, engage in PvP combat with the clans. So next up, we've got The Isle. So The Isle is a dinosaur simulation game where you play as the dinosaur rather than the humans. Now, humans are planned in the game. It is still in early access and they're currently remaking the code. So in this game, you start as a dinosaur, as a baby. You've got to grow, you've got to eat, you've got to survive, you've got to create a nest. Everything you'd expect a living animal to accomplish in its life, except you're a dinosaur. The objective is just to live out your life and grow to adulthood. There's PvP combat with other dinosaurs and AI in the game as well for you to feed on. The gameplay itself is quite unique, obviously, as you play as a dinosaur. The Isle isn't fully released yet, it is still in early access, but at this moment in time, it is one of the original simulators of being a dinosaur. Here we have Warpath Jurassic Park. So Warpath Jurassic Park is a fighting game released on the PlayStation in 1999. So it is what it says on the tin, it is a fighting game. Players choose dinosaurs and they fight against each other on a 2D platform. So basically the players start with 8 dinosaurs, including the T-Rex, Anki, and other dinosaurs can be unlocked in arcade mode. So it's very much like Mortal Kombat but with dinosaurs. So Warpath was met with mixed reviews, but is a great game for any dinosaur fan, especially if you just want to pit them against each other one-on-one and deliver that fatality at the end. So if you like fighting games and love dinosaurs, check this one out. Now we have Turok Evolution. So Turok is a first-person shooter game which was released on PlayStation 2, Xbox and the GameCube back in 2002 and was then released on PC in 2003. So it did receive mixed reviews upon its release, but was still a great game for the dinosaur lover. So the game sees you fight off reptilian humanoids known as the Slag, so they're kinda like giant lizard men, as well as dealing with the fauna and fauna of this world, which is obviously dinosaurs, plants, etc. So you have a wide array of weapons at your disposal, ranging from the pistol to the massive RPG rocket launchers to blow your enemies to smithereens. As far as FPS games for the dinosaur genre, this game is up there with the original. So next we have Primal Carnage Extinction. Primal Carnage Extinction is a class-based online multiplayer dinosaur versus human game which was released in 2015 for the PC and PlayStation 4. So the player can assume any role of the humans. There's a few classes. It can assume any role of dinosaur classes and they basically fight each other out. This game is very straightforward, it's fun, it's chaotic, and that's the way it should be. Very much like Team Fortress 2. So you'll have the two teams versus each other, the dinosaurs versus the humans, in kind of a team deathmatch scenario. You have got other modes, etc., where you basically just kill each other and see who wins. You know, you do unlock cosmetics, you do unlock different skins, etc., and that's part of the charm. One of the top games for dinosaur versus humans. Next we have Zoo Tycoon 2 and the Dino Danger Pack. So the Dino Danger Pack for Zoo Tycoon 2 was released at the end of July 2006, which basically enables you to dig up dinosaur fossils, put them into your lab, extract the DNA and create exhibits of these dinosaurs. So kind of like Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, although it was incorporated into your zoo. So you'd build your own theme park zoo with all these extinct animals. So this pack is best accompanied with the other pack called Extinct Animals, because that also adds other extinct animals and the ability then to subdue the raging dinosaurs. Because obviously if you don't look after these dinosaurs in your park, they're going to want to escape and cause absolute havoc in your park. A great simulation game for any dinosaur fan. And that's the end of the video. Did you guys agree with my top picks? Is there things I've missed out? Please let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more from me, please don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty of dino related content. And don't forget, if you liked the video, please give it a like. I'm Shadows, and this has been the best dinosaur games of all time. Cheers.